Hey guys, back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Today we're going to be doing a big baller bundle. It's a bundle that you can get in the store, but I did not get it in the store. It is the Amazon Prime gaming bundle for this giveaway, I guess, for this month. So yeah, one of the perk bundles if you have access to Amazon Prime Gaming. Let's go ahead and check out what I'm talking about. Saddle Up bundle comes with a few items. It is, like I said, the Prime gaming bundle for this month. One of the perk bundles. Comes with the Jabber Range Watcher Operator outfit skin. The DG56 Assault Rifle O Lethal. Calling card Pistols at Dusk. Weapon sticker You Fast. And the Loading Screen Cowboy Life. This bundle cost 1,600 card points when it released. As I mentioned, it is the Prime Gaming bundle for this month, so if you have access to Prime Gaming, you can go ahead and redeem it and add it to your collection. Yeah, not sure how these bundles work in this game. I think they removed the bundle from like the inventory when it's the Amazon Prime bundle, so you don't have access to purchase it. But I presume they bring it back to the store after the month is over. So yeah, pricing is 1,600 card points if you decide to go that route. I wouldn't suggest it. I've tried the bundle. It's pretty bad. But let's go ahead and take a closer look. Get the Jabber Range Watcher Operator skin. That's what it looks like.
Follow my lead.
God, this thing is so stupid. It really is, the way that you preview these things. Unnecessarily, like, overly complicated to see the operator skin properly. Like, when you push up this high, that is like a little high for showcasing an operator skin. There's no reason that you should go up this high. It should max out somewhere around there. Maybe there. That's good enough. Yet you have to like hold it slowly with your thumbstick just to hold it in place. Otherwise it drifts back down. So you can't even just like put it up onto that spot and then it stays there. Like, why is it drifting back down? Oh, now it drifts back. Okay. It drifts back down to a decent spot. Okay. I thought it'd drift all the way back down. It's pissing me off, dude. DG56 O Lethal Assault Rifle Blueprint. Let's go ahead and play the preview animation, get a closer look. Yeah, I don't really like this blueprint. Like, I've tried it now a few times, like done a couple of takes with it. It's a pretty bad build. Visually, it's nothing particularly special, and camo coverage is pretty bad. A build is really bad on this one. Like, I remember the DG56 being one of like the stronger like assault rifles in the beginning of the game's life. And I know they nerfed it, but this build is bad. Even with the nerf, I was expecting it to be a decent gun. But yeah, the build on this is awful. So yeah, I just wouldn't recommend it. And if you do change attachments around, it falls apart. So I think the attachments you'd want to change will ruin it. Making the blueprint even less worth it. And as I said, camo coverage is kind of basic on it. So another reason not to waste your money on it. If you get it on Amazon Prime, redeem it, sure, whatever. I still don't think you'll ever use either of these two items. Maybe the operator skin you like, I don't know. I don't really care for either of them, honestly. So yeah, the blueprint only comes with 3 attachments. You've got 2 open slots to do with as you please. You get the ELR backfire compensator, which is a recoil control at the cost of bullet velocity and range. The DG58 micro barrel, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, sprint speed at the cost of recoil control and aiming idle sway. Extended TP9 butt plate, which is tack stand spread, recoil control, gun kick control, sprint to fire speed at the cost of aim down sight speed, firing aim stability, and aiming idle sway. Those are the 3 attachments that you get. This is what it looks like if you decide to change things around. Barrel looks pretty cool without any muzzle. Yeah, if you change the barrel, you kind of ruin that metal work or whatever, which honestly looks tacky anyway, but sure. You do need to remove the barrel if you want to add a laser on the barrel or change it at the very least. Otherwise, they're blocked off. I really wish this game would allow you to allow for a larger file size. If you know this is your main game, I would rather have a larger file size and just allow things to load in faster and smoother without it taking so much time and kind of being as janky as it is. I think it should be optional because not everyone wants a huge file size. But some of us don't mind having the larger file size because we play this game a lot, right? Give us the option. Have the bigger file size and not have to load in quite as much. I mean, I think a lot of people have been saying this for a while now. But they don't seem to want to listen. Which I don't understand. Why wouldn't they just to give you the options? Sometimes these things take so long to load. It's dude, I would presume if it just had the files on your hard drive, it would load very quickly and smooth. Same with the maps. A lot of the maps and all, they don't load in properly sometimes. If you just allowed for larger file sizes for the people who wanted it, they wouldn't have that issue. Wouldn't have to deal with that issue. Yeah, ammunition won't change anything visually. So that's the blueprint, the way you get it, and if you decide to change attachments around. This is the stats for the gun. Movement speed's at 4.9 m-s. How many rounds in the burst? Is it 3 rounds in a burst, meaning minimum 2-round burst if you hit all your shots, meaning more likely 3-round burst at most ranges, making it a very slow time to kill? Is that what it is? Even maybe more than that? Jeez, okay. Yeah, now it's making sense why this is so bad. What is how many rounds? Does it say anywhere how many rounds in the burst? It must be 3, presume. I don't know. This is the camo coverage. Takes over the whole blueprint. Like I said, nothing too nice about the camo coverage, unfortunately. You do see the embossed metal through the like camo coverage, but that's a small thing in comparison to like the way the camos are taking over the blueprint. Mastery camos similarly covered the weapons. Yeah, definitely not a blueprint that you want to buy planning on putting on a camo over it. Although I guess, whatever. To each their own. Like this doesn't look too bad, I guess, right? But I mean, I'd have to look at the regular like DG to see if this is any different from the normal like weapon. It might be, probably is. But yeah, it's still, honestly, it's still not like selling me on the blueprint. Some solid colors. It looks okay, I guess, whatever. It's not like the worst. I mean, it's getting bad, but not the worst. At least you can see elements of the blueprint, right? All right, let's jump in and hopefully do better than the last few takes. Yeah, this is just, like, honestly, it's just not good. It's not a good build. It's taken me a few games to even just get used to, like, how bad it is. Like, I was expecting so much more from it. Like, honestly, when I did the camo grind for this weapon, it was like my favorite assault rifle. It was an absolute beast of a weapon. And then, like, this build is like, what was I thinking? Or did they really nerf it that badly? It's like between that, right? Like one or the other. Like, I don't even know where this like build excels in. I honestly don't. I'm not understanding what they... Oh my god. The game is far beyond over. Like, at long ranges, it's too many bursts, so the time to kill is extremely slow. And like the burst delay is kind of bad, so it is a very slow time to kill at long ranges when you're trying to hit all those and get all those things. At close range, it doesn't melt or anything, so it's not a particularly fast time to kill, and the burst delay tends to throw me off a little bit. So like if they're doing all their like movement jig-jag, it becomes hard to like track them while blasting the burst because the delay is kind of bad on it. And medium range, like, it's not particularly good either. Like, medium longer ranges, it's all the same garbage. It's just really bad. Close range, it's not got a fast time to kill, so it's not good. I don't think the sprint to fire time is particularly good either. Like, I've been caught sprint to firing a few times and regretted it. I don't even know what the sprint to fire time is. (156 milliseconds). That's not bad. Why is it doing that, dude? Like 3 or 4 out of the games, they'll just put me into these games in progress trash, dude. And that was 130 ping. There was no reason to put me in that. Like, there's no way, like, me backfilling at 130 ping is going to be me being useful to the team that's losing so badly that they need to backfill me there. Yeah, well. How is it not finding something under 150 ping? The score is like 14 to 114. This game, I wanted to save this conversation, but since it's taking so long, the developers try to innovate in so many different ways, and that's why they change things around and all, and sometimes, often for the worse. Case in point, Modern Warfare 2, like the changes they made, and Modern Warfare 2019, the changes they made were so controversial and in the end extremely despised by the community in so many different ways, right? Yet one thing that's been consistent between 2019 and now is the way they're selling their bundles. They haven't improved it in any which way, like meaningful way. Like none of these maps. Like I honestly don't know how to use this gun. I genuinely don't know how to use this gun. Like I'm trying to think of anything where this gun's gonna excel. It just doesn't in any which way, dude. Like I've been trying to think, man. Maybe just camp in a corner. That might be the best thing I can do. It's made for movement, but like I said, it just doesn't excel in any ranges that you'd want to utilize it for close or aggressive or anything. Like, I mean, to the point where, like, you know, you can argue, like, trying these multiple takes and all, at least I'm learning the gun. You know, I'm figuring out the gun. But the reality is, you don't want to use the gun like this. Like, it doesn't play well. So why would you want to learn this gun this way? I saw him.
Moving to my mark. We've lost the lead.
Yeah, let me get out of there.
Enemy mark. Enemy UAV active.
I honestly don't know how to use this gun, dude. An optic would help. Because the fucking iron sights are kind of ass. I don't want to push that. Oh, I see it now. What is that guy in the back doing? Oh, he's AFK.
Hostile Mosquito is online.
That UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Mark the target. Moving here.
Hostile UAV in the area. Got your back. Check your bloody fire! We're falling behind. Get moving.
Eyes on an enemy operator. Let's in the area.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Moving.
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Sniper here.
I'm playing like this because this gun just sucks, dude. I honestly don't know how the fuck else to play it.
Friendly bomb drone is online.
Like, it has no range whatsoever.
Enemy here.
Uy.
Friendly airstrike in the AO. Seconds remaining. Hostiles deploy the Mosquito.
These guys knew I was, man. I think there's some shadiness going on. What a struggle just to like stay positive with this trash, dude, on that map. Like, that last nade was very suspicious. But I mean, everyone is camping that whole game, dude. Fucking hell, dude. See, anything that potentially could prevent your entire burst from hitting is detrimental to this gun. So even the small maps, if they're behind a heady or something, the time to kill is going to go up drastically because a lot of your shots won't hit the target, right? So you're going to have to like rely on multiple bursts. The range on this build is really bad. The iron sights is tough to use. Burst delays unforgiving. So what are you left with, man? I mean, I get the build is designed for being a little more aggressive, but I just don't think this gun's value, even if you are being aggressive, is going to be there. I think it's still going to be reasonably detrimental.
Target area located. Secure the hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
I think the headshot's pretty good though, huh? Maybe.
We've secured the lead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Like, where the fuck are these shots gone? Fuck.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Was he up there the whole time, or did he?
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hostile mosquito is online. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target. Hostile mosquito. Hostile UAV in the area.
With you, mate. Change your backs.
We have taken the lead. UAV standing by.
Copy. UAV is on.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Teammate!
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Copy. Counter UAV deployed. Running interference.
Good God.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly UAV online. Friendly cluster mine planted. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Moving to my mark. Moving.
You're halfway to mission complete. Friendly UAV on station. Our counter UAV is active. Enemy UAV active.
Jeez, this is what, man? How fucking bad the range is on that.
Secure the area. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Jeez, I don't even know. What the fuck is that?
Secure the area. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
It's so hard to fucking see where this thing is even aiming.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Friendly remote turret deployed. Target area updated. Move to the hard point. Lost the lead.
Damn it, the whole fucking magazine. For that.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Nah.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly UAV online. Hardpoint. Stand by. Friendly counter UAV is online. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Hostile mosquito is online. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile mortar strike near your position. Losing ground. Enemy bomb drone in the area.
Oh, is he spawning there, man?
The area. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
And yeah, it's fucking.
Stand by. We're falling behind. Get moving. Hardpoint. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Enemy UAV active. Friendly cluster mine planted.
God, this gun is so ass, dude. It really is. Saddle up bundle checked out is bad. It's really bad. What do you want me to say, dude? The blueprint, the build is really bad. It just is. It is just so bad a build. I think if I had an optic, it might help. The iron sights, like lining up enemies, it was tougher for me. That's for sure. But I'm thinking it wouldn't help all that much. Like the time to kill is still going to be bad. I think an optic would help though. And you do have the open slot to do with as you please. It can be a little more aggressive if you can line up better. And I didn't like the iron sights. I don't know if some people like the iron sights, these ones. I just really didn't like it. And considering the precision required for this weapon, I think having a clean optic would have been very, very helpful. Design of the blueprint's kind of mediocre. Like, I guess I get the fact that this is supposed to be an old Western style themed design. That's why like the metal looks kind of worn. But in the end of the day, the worn look kind of makes it look cheap more than anything else. It doesn't look worn, it looks cheap. And it looks tacky. Blueprint looks tacky. And I think like the camo coverage is not great, so it doesn't help it in any which way. And like I said, the build the way it is at the moment, it's bad. I do think like, I don't know, man, I'm giving it more credit than need be. I think like you're paying $1,600, you expect the blueprint to be like a good build worthy of use. This is not it. This is not worthy of use the way you get it. And if you change the barrel, it might help, but it probably won't. Like, I mean, it probably will help, but what it does is it ruins the visuals of the blueprint, right? The operator skin, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's okay, I guess. It's okay. I just think, again, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I've gotten real used to the Milsim skins and all, so I think anything beyond that is like not worth my time. No, that's not true. I can recognize cool looking skins that I like. And this is not it. This is not it. It looks tacky. Like, he doesn't even look like, as an operator skin, he doesn't even look like the main character in the story, like a cowboy story. He looks like one of those side characters that aren't particularly like worth your time. So you're paying money for a side character look that honestly doesn't look, it just doesn't look that good, man.
Gotcha 6.
The operator skin's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'm not hating on it. I can see some people potentially liking it. I can see some people liking this look. It's not my style. That's fine. That's not a big deal. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the bundle's a pass, man. If you're paying money for this, you got issues. You got issues. And I say this all the time with these Amazon Prime bundles. Like, they're really trash, dude. They give such garbage. Which brings me to a point, right? Like I said, they've innovated so much with this games, or try to innovate. But as far as the like story goes, they've not done anything to innovate. In fact, they're hell bent on keeping it the way it is because it makes them money, right? Blueprints, like from day one, we've been like, yo, the fact that these blueprints don't look the same when you build it the way you want to use it makes it less valuable. please give us something so we can at least change around attachments so it fits our way of playing the game and still look good as the blueprint. They've not bothered with that. They've not bothered one bit trying to innovate with that. I guess you can argue like the gassed up blueprint, or like, I don't know, can we even find the gassed up blueprint anymore, or have they like hidden it? You can argue the weapon vault blueprints, those ones kind of like they tried to go that route, right? But how many of them are available, and how much are they trying to like gouge you for those weapon vaults? They made it into like this premium item where like, oh, if you can change attachments and you'll maintain the look of the blueprint and all that. They made that like a premium item, and they're still pushing these old trash, when in reality, like all blueprints should be weapon vaults in reality, you know? I've said this so many times, like they've screwed up the like, they've gone so crazy with these attachments to an unnecessary extreme, and they still sell you these trashy blueprints that you just can't do anything with. Like even if this gun became, like even if this gun, like I said, this gun was good. Like the DG56 was good. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be good, right? But if the minute you change this barrel, you're losing this blueprint. And if you put a camo to cover that up, it doesn't look that good, right? And this is the case with so many of the blueprints, right? Even just the other day, I covered the Sidewinder blueprint from the event pass. I mean, the event, the scripted bootcamp blueprint. And shortly after, I heard that the Sidewinder is maybe a good gun in Warzone, right? So was I wrong? Is this blueprint worth getting still? Because I said it wasn't, right? This one? But the Sidewinder's meta, no? So don't you want the blueprints for the Sidewinder for your meta gun in Warzone? But think about it. Even this blueprint, the minute you change the barrel, you're losing that really nice landscape image that you have from the blueprint. Like it completely removes like the chunk, a large chunk of the barrel section is changed if you change the barrel, right? So even if you like accept the fact that the Jack Thunder kit aftermarket part is rubbish, that you can change and you'll still maintain a decent amount of the blueprint. But if you wanted to build the Sidewinder as a meta build for Warzone, this isn't it. And the minute you change the barrel, it's ruining the blueprint. And the same applies to this gun. If you change the barrel, it ruins it. Why are they like, they don't mind innovating so much, but they're so hell-bent on keeping the store the way it is, man. Like, I get the fact that these are, like, this is a cool blueprint right here, man. DG56, another one, right? Very cool looking blueprint. But again, man, do I want to spend money on this? Because if I change attachments, am I going to lose the way this cool looking blueprint looks? Probably. So unless this is a really good build, which I don't know if it is or isn't, we're going to lose it. Another aspect that we've been begging them since 2019 with the bundles is please separate tracer packs and the death effects from the blueprint. If the tracer packs and the death effects were separate entities that you could apply to any weapon, right? It would at least, that would add some value to these, like, these bundles. Okay, I don't care. The blueprint is what it is. If I change attachments, it doesn't look good. But at least I can buy this bundle and utilize the tracer pack on the build I want, or the death effect on the build I want, on any weapon I want. And mind you, this isn't tough. If you go into Halo, you have death effects. And it's just a separate tab, dude. All they would need to do is go here, go to customization. You see all these different customizations? One tab could have Death Effect, one tab could have Tracer Effect. You've got Camo, you've got Gunscreen, you've got Charm, large decals, stickers out of the wazoo. Why can't we have one or two more tabs with Tracer and Death Effect? And then we can just apply them to whatever we want. Would add value. It's something we've been begging them since 2019. Please do this. Please do this. Please, this is ruining it for us. It's not worth our time buying these bundles with blueprints that aren't good builds, and on top of that, they're locking your tracers to it. So you have to use this shitty blueprint that doesn't look good if you change your attachments around just to have access to the tracers and the death effects. This bundle shit is fucking garbage, man. I actually really like this bundle, like specifically the tracers. Look how cool this is. That's a cool tracer, man. I mean, death or whatever, the splash effect. I guess that's the tracer, right? Very cool, man. Like the little souls popping out on the side and all. Would have considered the bundle maybe for just the tracer packs. It's whatever. Let people spend the money the way they want to, I guess. And this is not like a me being broke thing. Like, that's why I don't spend money. If you look, I have a shitload of card points just stockpiled. I've got 3,500 on this Xbox account. And my PlayStation, which is the same account, mind you, they just don't transfer from PlayStation to Xbox, has about another 6,000 something card points. So I probably have something like 10,000 card points over the years of me playing the game and grinding out the Battle Pass and just earning them. So it's not that I can't afford these bundles. It's not that I'm bitter that they're priced the way they are. It's just like, man, I don't fucking see value to this antiquated bundle system that they've had from 2019 when we've been begging them to just improve this. Yeah, these blueprints, the tracers, all of that, yeah, they have gotten better since 2019. They have made cooler and cooler looking blueprints and cooler like tracers and those reactive blueprints and the reactive operators and all that. That has improved. But the actual core system of the bundles, which is absolute garbage, is what we've been complaining about. They've done nothing to fix. I mean, I'll tell you another thing, okay? I'll tell you another thing. I know in Vanguard they try to do this, where you could pick your operator and it was basically the operator that you picked was always the operator you played as, right? So at least there they try to make it so like if you bought an operator skin, there's value to it because you can use it in every single game you play, right? But no one liked that because it became very confusing who was one side, who was the opposite side. No one could tell. It became very difficult to tell who was the enemy and who was friendly just by looking at them, right? That's why we have two sides, right? I genuinely think if you buy a bundle with an operator, you should get a corresponding operator skin. You should get two operator skins. This should just be basic. This should just be a basic thing. You get your Spetgru outfit and you get the Cortec outfit for that bundle. So I should have two cowboys, or maybe a cowboy and a cowgirl, but you have both sides to the operator. And that should just be part of the bundle. That should just be part of the bundle as an operator skin. I get it though, at least in Warzone you can play your operator the way you look. So there's that, right? But this is the premium title here. The multiplayer is the premium title. in reality, the bundle should be focused around the premium title, and then the free-to-play title is what it is, and you get what you get from the bundles. But I mean, again, operator skins, I'm not even thinking about that, because for me, like, operator skins are extremely low value items. For me, I know I have, and I know a lot of other people have just been begging them, please just separate the tracer packs and the death effects so we can at least utilize them on weapons and builds that we like and can utilize. I just don't see any value to these blueprints, man. And even when it has such cool tracer packs and death effects, in the back of my head, it's like, dude, I'm stuck with this blueprint. I'll have to use this blueprint to use the tracer pack. Is it worth it? And the joke is, as a side issue that occurred, I think, in Modern Warfare 2, was certain tracers were tied to certain ammunitions, right? So what people would do is they'd hope you get an ammunition that you wanted with the tracer, then you could potentially use it on the weapon that you wanted to, because you could equip the like tracer ammunition and then you'll get the tracer, right? This was the like workaround that players had to figure out eventually and hope once they added the Frankenstein Gunsmith to Modern Warfare like 2. And if a gun didn't have an ammunition type, then the tracers were locked to that blueprint and you had no option. It really wouldn't be difficult. It just, what I'm saying here, in the customization section, adding 2 more tabs, 1 tracer, 1 death animation, would not be difficult to do. And having them separated would not be difficult to do. Just go look Halo. They did it. And Halo's like customization system has got its own problems. But the death animation and all, it's separated. So if you saw a cool death animation in a bundle, you could consider the bundle because you might want that. I know I've considered bundles, and I know people have bought bundles in Halo just for the death animations and the like special effects that you could like apply to your Spartans and the weapons and like all that stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Like, why should they innovate where they to like help the like? Why would they do this, right? The question is, why would they do that? It sounds like work to them, and they're making money off like morons buying this trash constantly. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my streams if you haven't already, and I'll catch you later. Bye. The bundle is trash, dude. If you have time, log into Amazon Prime Gaming, redeem it. If you don't, you haven't missed out anything. Certainly do not spend money on this trash. All right. We're back for a little bonus section. Gunner, if you want to join, we're going to do a little bit of Horde Hunt if you want to join up for that. I do want to do one thing. I just want to do one thing. I want to do one game with an optic on this build. I just want to put an optic and just see if anything helps, man, if it helps. And I want to add one more attachment, but I don't know what extra attachment would be beneficial to this. Let's go with this. Let's just go with this. Andrej, do you mind just playing one game of like core mode and then we'll play Horde Point? Just one game of core mode. And then we'll do Horde Point after that. Gonna join up, man. Let's play some Horde Point together. Thanks, man, Aldrich. I just want to see, man, if at least with an optic, is this a build viable, man? Because I was struggling to like stay on target without an optic. I'm just like wondering if I have a clean optic, can I at least stay on target? Will it help? I don't know. If it does, then maybe the blueprint has some merit, you know, because it has the open slot to put in the like optic. Fuck, I'm really bad at this map too, man. It's not gonna help. Yeah, we'll play Hardpoint, man. I'll help. You know they've doubled the skulls in Hardpoint, right? So every skull you get double the points now. Now till Tuesday in Hardpoint, you get double the skulls because of what happened yesterday. It would have been wiser to play Hardpoint today than it was yesterday. You'll finish off the event way faster. Quadrupled. I don't know if they quadrupled it, but I know they've doubled it. And you already get like 2 or 3 from each skull. So you'll be getting like 6 or something from each skull or something like that. I don't know, man. Should be really fast, easy way to clean it up. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, I've already finished. I jumped on yesterday and like half the skulls weren't even tracking. After they fixed it. Half the skulls weren't tracking, you hardly got any XP, and...
You hear me?
Yeah. What's up, Andrej? I can hear you.
Nothing, I just muted the stream so I don't hear double steps and double gunfire.
Yeah, cool. It is easier to stay on target, at least. It doesn't change the time to kill in any which way, but at least it makes it a little easier to stay on target.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
It's better. Just throw a fucking optic on there, man.
Solid copy. Running signals interference.
Oh man, this is what this gun shit, man.
Moving to my mark. On your spirit, I spot some targets. Enemy close. Don't mess with his compass. Careful, this area's been looted.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO. UAV is bingo fueled. RTB at this time. Copy. Counter UAV deployed. Running interference.
Oh, there's two of them in that room. Ah. Oh. It looks like the Groza in the yeah, it does look like it. Even I was thinking that. It does look like it. The Groza was a beast in that game, man. This is a good gun. It's just really isn't a good build though. I'm gonna keep this gameplay in the stream as like a little bonus, like modified build or in addition to build. Just having the optic helped a lot with the blueprint, but that doesn't change the fact that it's not a great build, and it's just not good. But at least having the optic somewhat redeems it a little bit, where it's, in my opinion, still sort of a waste of a blueprint, but at least it's usable, which it was unusable without an optic, in my opinion, the way it was built and all. But you do have 2 open slots to do with as you please, so in addition to build helped a little bit with the weapon. Time to kill was the same. It was pretty much the same time to kill, but at least staying on target with a cleaner optic was possible. So you landed a few more shots from your burst, which I guess redeems the blueprint in its entirety, making a 1600 card point blueprint bundle well worth your money spent. Obviously not. I'm being sarcastic. It's still trash. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. Catch you later. Bye. Yeah, in addition to build, at least helped with the blueprint, getting a few more kills and not dying quite as much.